You did mention when we met recently that people tend to see this period as difficult, and so it's not so much studied. Is that right?
I think that there are two reasons why early 18th century literature is seen as difficult. One is a good reason, one's a bad reason. The bad reason first, it's seen as difficult because the writers of the period are really into irony. And as an A-level examiner once said to me, irony is thought to be unfair to candidates. You know, irony is unfair to the reader. They say one thing, they mean another. And, you know, people find this daunting. They find it a little bit daunting even with something apparently as user-friendly as Jane Austen. And with Pope and Swift, they seem to find it very daunting. I would say it's delightful. I would say it's what... you know, what elevates, one of the great things that elevates literature above other kinds of writing is that you say one thing, you mean something slightly different. But it is a kind of challenge. These writers expect clever readers, you know, but I think they make you clever by reading it. The other thing is a better reason to be daunted, which is that quite a lot of the writing at the time is about things like politics and religion, and sometimes it seems you need to know a bit about politics and religion. And again, I mean, I think that's one thing that's fascinating about it, but you do tend to get led into a world which you need to be inquisitive about, and it doesn't, some of the writing in the period doesn't always offer itself up at first reading. And these guys... even Defoe, who was supposedly the least educated of the famous writers of the period, they're often steeped in the writing of the classics, and there's a great deal of parody and pastiche, and some of the time you're expected to recognise what they're parodying and pastiching. So bad news. They expect the reader to be an intelligent person.
Thank you.